Michael Stratten. I am a SNAP-Ed educator for the University of Minnesota Health and Nutrition Program through Extension. I've been working with the U for the last 6 years. It'll be 6 years in July. I focus on working with the Black community, specifically the Frogtown Rondo neighborhoods in St. Paul, where I work with various partners, different community organizations, and we try to figure out ways that we could collectively talk about healthy lifestyles and healthy living and healthy eating and just creating more healthier families and communities. I would say it began maybe, 10 years ago or 15, 10 to 15 years ago, man. I was going through a transition in my life, and I had to show discipline and eliminate certain things out of my life to create this energy that I wanted to create to be more of a positive individual. And it's sort of the same way with diet, certain things we got to cut out of our diet if we want to have a healthier lifestyle. So in a nutshell, I guess my transition on having a healthier lifestyle was due to some of the events that were going on in my life at the current time. As far as on the health and nutrition, from that aspect, I would say my grandmother was ill in 2009, 2010. She had different health complications. She was an elderly woman, obviously, and one of her ailments was diabetes. And I can remember her telling me, grandson, she was always encouraging me to stop eating meat, right? And then she told me her experience on how she lost the diabetes due to losing weight. And she got the diabetes because of the steroids that she had to take or something like that, but she still had diabetes, and she lost the weight and lost the diabetes. And that was, to bring it all into full circle, being here to teach health and nutrition, I know the value and the importance of our community eating healthy to prevent these chronic diseases and sort of take control of our lives, you know what I mean? The whole purpose of this, right, is so that we can prevent chronic disease. The processed food, the unhealthy foods, all cause chronic disease. How many people know somebody in their family with diabetes? Okay, that's almost everybody in the class. Yes, in the Black community especially, diabetes runs high in our communities, right? Fried foods, eating unhealthy and not exercising, right? And you have to look at it, this is generations on generations of this, okay? Yeah. So Extension, we have family development, which would cover health and nutrition, family resiliency. We have community vitality, which is they work with local business in communities. We also have, we partner with 4-H, which is one of the oldest, organizations in the country. So Extension has a few outlets of different, avenues of ways that we interact with the community. I'm obviously health and nutrition under the family development umbrella. Working with the JK movement, man, has been a real live blessing. I've been to a lot of community events here and there over the last 6 years, and I would run into the brother Johnny. I've seen him before at different events. So to come back full circle and to be here working with him and knowing the great work that he's doing with these young brothers in the neighborhood, we didn't have a lot of after-school programs when I was coming up where I'm from, you know what I mean? We found stuff to do, but we didn't have a lot of structure with it, and working with the JK movement, it gives me great hope to see what you all are doing with these young guys and how you all are molding them and giving them the right tools and the right resources to be quality, productive young men out here. So it's a blessing to work with you all. When I come here Monday, it does something for my energy when I get to, talk to these young brothers and we sort of on the same page, and it's needed, man. We have to, us as Black men, we have to find some way to take control of our neighborhoods and our communities. And it starts with reaching out to our young Black men so that when the next 10 years they come up, they will already have that in place, so to speak. You know what I mean? So I love what Johnny and what you were doing here with the brothers at the JK movement, and it's much appreciated.